I've been making videos on YouTube for almost 10 years now, and a while back I made a decision for the channel that a lot of people ask about because it's something that, in my opinion, makes me different from a lot of other airsoft channels out there. And over the years, it's become the most frequently asked question by my viewers, so I figured in today's video, let's talk about it and answer the question that so many of you want to know. What's up, Airsofters? My name is Lane and welcome to the BB Warrior. This channel is all about helping people have the best time possible in the hobby of Airsoft. And I think it's that mission that brings along the most frequently asked question that I get, which is, Lane, why don't you make Airsoft gameplay videos? It's a question that has a simple and a complex answer, and today I finally want to dive into it because I admittedly have not talked about this topic in years, and we've had a ton of new people joining our community over that time. So the main reason that I decided not to create Airsoft gameplay videos, because I used to, they're still on the channel, you can go back like 5 years and watch them. The main difference between then and between now is admittedly kind of the frequency that I play Airsoft and the stress that it would bring along. So taking a look at YouTube in terms of like strategy, first off, a lot of people create Airsoft gameplay videos, and a lot of people are really good at creating Airsoft gameplay videos. You have people like Novrich, like Jet the Desert Fox, Kicking Mustang, Brain Exploder used to make some really great Airsoft content. But part of YouTube is being unique and creating videos that nobody else does. I'm sure at this point, as viewers of YouTube, you've probably ran into like a Mr. Beast clone, like somebody that's just trying to take his formula and be successful. I mean, there's even some of those in Airsoft. And honestly, they're forgettable. It's not anything special. You know, you can tell that they're just trying to copy his content. And those channels, while they can have some growth and some success, it's not sustainable because at the end of the day, you're stealing somebody else's ideas. So for me, getting away from Airsoft gameplay was a strategy thing to make sure that my content was unique and making sure that it was something different from everybody else. When I started this channel over 8 years ago, my life was completely different. I wasn't even in college yet, I was playing Airsoft every single week, and again, I did create Airsoft gameplay. And I'd go out to the field and I'd record it, and I'd play so often that honestly at times it felt like I had way too much content and I couldn't even get to making it all into videos. Fast forward to today and life is completely different. You know, I have a real adult job with a career, and as sad as it is to say, I just don't play Airsoft as much as I used to. And because of that, when I'm only going out about 1 day a month, I want to make sure I get the best, most enjoyable experience that I can get out of that 1 day of Airsoft. And going to the field and having to worry about the cameras and everything else, it really stressed me out and made me not enjoy Airsoft as much, which, you know, is really sad to say because part of this channel is my passion for Airsoft. Like, I can't make videos about something that I'm not passionate about in the same sort of way where I also have a passion for YouTube. Like, I'm passionate about editing and creating content, but making Airsoft gameplay videos kind of took the joy and the fun of Airsoft away from me. I'd be so focused on like, oh, did I get good footage? Were all my cameras on? Does everything look good? That I'd not focus on having fun as a person. And ultimately, that's what comes first. So there was a day where I decided, you know, I'm not going to do the gameplay thing anymore. I'm going to do a completely different channel that's different from what other people are doing. And I'm really happy that I made that decision all these years later, showcased by the fact that, you know, 8 years later, I am making Airsoft content still. I haven't found anything better to do in my life, apparently, but I love the channel and I love the unique sort of content that we bring here. But there are some things from back then that I still like and I still want to incorporate in the channel. And one of those things is actually BB Warrior patches. This is something that I did when I first started out on this platform so many years ago, and I finally brought them back. These are much better quality than the ones that we did maybe 6 years ago. They're color matched to Coyote. I know the color white balancing probably isn't the best in here, but these are back and they're now available. And if you want to pick one up to help support the channel and help me to continue making better videos, like these so far have helped fund a new camera that never goes out of focus. Like, I can see it tracking me as I move. You can find a link to purchase those on PayPal down in the description below. They're 10 bucks each, getting shipped anywhere in America. If you have any questions, my Instagram, Discord server, all that's down below. Feel free to just hit me up. But if you want to help support the channel and keep supporting the unique content that isn't like everybody else that I'm trying to create, I would really appreciate it. And I've always appreciated the support of everybody over the years. But that's the main reason why I don't create airsoft gameplay. I still try to do some stuff when I go out on the field, don't get me wrong. I get stuff for Instagram, I try to get supporting video because I understand that a review isn't the most engaging. If it's just me sitting here talking to the camera about something, you guys want to see it. You want to see it in use. And I think that's definitely great stuff to add to a video. Don't get me wrong, I think it makes it much better. But that's a nice balance for me as a person, to make sure that I can go out to the airsoft field, to make sure that I can still enjoy it, and still try new things in airsoft. I think with any hobby, that's the key to enjoying it over the long term, is trying new things. And one of the things that I've been doing recently over the last year or so that I'm excited to do a video on eventually is airsoft from the staff perspective. I've been helping out at a lot more games, I've been doing media for them, I've been doing staffing in terms of working directly with players, and I think that's a perspective that nobody else really brings on YouTube. So it's just another one of those things that I'm excited to talk about in the future. But there you go. That is why I don't create airsoft gameplay videos. I know a lot of people ask. I think it's one of those questions that's just going to get asked for the end of time because it's something that most people do. But I think that by not doing it, not only does it make airsoft more enjoyable for me as a person, but I think I'm able to bring video that nobody else does here on YouTube. I try to make sure that my content is not only enjoyable and entertaining like airsoft gameplay, but I want it to be informative as well. I want you to learn something, and I want you to be able to take the content that I create here on YouTube and apply it to have a better time on the airsoft field. So that's my personal thing on YouTube, but I gotta ask, do you guys think that's a mistake? Do you think that I should be bringing gameplay back, or do you like what I do on here that isn't like anybody else? Make sure to let me know down in the comments below. I always love hearing suggestions for the channel from people, so leave a comment. But that's going to do it for today. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed, and hopefully, if one of you have been one of the people asking me this question, hopefully it's a good answer to it. But my name is Lane, and I'll see you all next time.